海。
ええ、今のとこ
そうか。
今まで見て
最初の祠へ向かうぞ。
ヤクモ、この先はヨーマとの戦いになるから油断しないように。
よし。航空竜。
ああ。
眉唾もんだが、
ああ。
結構さ。
Could just skip all of this, but you know, whatever. Wow. I haven't checked this in a while. Let me see. How high can I get with this? Yeah, it gets to around 19.
ヤクモ、この先はヨーマとの戦いになるから油断しないように。
Hmm. Yeah, I see. When you change that, you also change that. Okay. If I change to 1080, for example. On 1080, I have 120 FPS, it seems. Let's see if I notice any difference, depending on what. I might stick with it. Yeah, it's dipping. I didn't really notice that much anyways. Wow. Bro. Bro, seriously. This encounter is annoying. Okay. Puta madre te parió. Oh man! Because they don't fucking die and keep shooting, that's why. Nope. And every time I have to do go through the fucking passageway, whatever you want to call it. Because the checkpoint is so fucking far away. For no reason. Give me 1 second. Should be set up properly. Puta madre, man. Okay. But at least now I know what I want to do. You just jit them out, all of them. Wow, okay. Yep. Nice targeting, bro. Wow. Yeah, amazing. Blasted the fuck out of me when I was like right next to him. He didn't take any damage because yes. What the fuck? Wow, great, amazing. Okay. Okay, I didn't miss anything here. Yeah, I already cleared this one, but you know, it's fine. Let's do it anyways. no items this time around. Unless it's shit, but I think it's gonna be fine. Ah, come on. Yo, Rolver, how you doing? What was the spin-off? What spin-off? So yeah, I don't know, like that game, I don't know, it didn't feel right. It's probably because of the controls mainly. But I don't know, it just took me the wrong way. All I'm glad is that it's a free game. So. Oh, did you see like the Scamas nominations for best games? You know, the Game Awards. Actually, one moment. I couldn't. It didn't let me. There was no option for that. Maybe you unlock it afterwards, but the thing is, like, I couldn't see the character creator properly, so I just didn't do that. In the settings under controller, no, there's like there was nothing. There was nothing. Yeah. I mean, it would have been okay if I was able to do the tutorial proper. You know what I mean? The character creator proper. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna actually. Normally it helps me, but this in this case the music does not actually help me. So I'll just actually go back to the game music. You can access the character creator later. One of these days where I have time, not to stream, but enough time to mess around with things, I'll just try it again, I guess. But I don't know, man. I got really annoyed with everything. Like it wasn't working with OBS properly. It would. I don't know. Also, like the feeling of it was kind of wrong, but I think it was probably mainly due to the shitty controls on the hat. Like it was so annoying because I couldn't tell what was my stamina because it has like that fucking tiny like half, not even a half, like it's like a third of a circle, like. It was so shit, man. Like, and so many things just stick me wrong, man. I swear, I really fucking disliked a lot of things about it. I'm sure you can fix most of the issues, but nah. I had similar issues. You didn't follow? Oh, you know the stamina bar? The stamina bar is, you cannot see it. You cannot see it until like certain moments when the stamina is lower or whatever. And then even then when it's lower, it's such a fucking tiny thing that goes on the side that is like kind of like not even half of a circle. And that's when you can see it. And I couldn't really like check. Oh, it's so annoying because I had a really hard time like figuring out what was my stamina at any point unless it was like super low. and what was actually consuming stamina and what wasn't. I don't know. It felt so like I had like so tricky. I don't know, man. Like the energy, whatever you want to call it, whatever. The thing. I don't know. I say stamina because it doesn't have like a keep all system or anything like that. So, but you know, that would be like the equivalent. It's like it's like the Genshin Impact kind of stamina thing, but you know, less visible. I don't know. I just had so little feedback from the game. Yeah, that's what I guessed, but I don't know. It's just the HUD in general, like how it was organized. I fucking hated it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me but I feel like whenever you can change the HUD in the settings. If only I could change the fucking things before starting the game or at the beginning of the game instead of like having to do a bunch of things before I can actually change the settings. Why is that so common? I don't know, man. Like, it just pisses me off. But I noticed this like recently that I feel like if the things that I have to manage, like HP, stamina, energy, whatever you want to call it, is not like on the left side, I have a harder time keeping track of it. Like on the right side, I don't know if it's just I'm just very not used to it or what, but it's just, I don't know, it's harder to see for me. And then also I feel like the HUD elements themselves like don't have like a big a good way to tell you the information that you need to know at any given point at a glance. Well, the thing is, I was stuck on the character creator because I couldn't actually do the character how I wanted because of the zoom of the camera not zooming out. Like I was on the hairstyles, I wanted to check the hairstyle, but I couldn't see past this. Like the frame wouldn't go past this. Yeah, like I know. But it's like I cannot really continue like if the game has a character creator and I cannot actually I couldn't, it didn't let me. I'll check later maybe, but I was just holding you're in the hairstyle screen, you can zoom all the way to the legs if you want to zoom out more. Needs to be outside of face. PC resolution is too low? What? What do you mean my PC resolution is too low? That doesn't make any sense. I was playing in 4040. Like it didn't. Like that's another thing that I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. I was like, you're trapped either on windowed or full screen. You don't have like a borderless windowed, and then on full screen you cannot change the resolution. So I was stuck on 1440, and if I went to windowed, it defaulted to the other one, and it was stuck on 1080. Or 1080 or lower. It didn't go to 1440. But it's what has the resolution to do with the fucking camera? Like it wouldn't go lower. Like you're telling me like in the hairstyle screen you can zoom all the way to the legs, but that wasn't the case. It didn't let me. DLSS or something. Well, that should be in the settings. You know, the thing is like I cannot really get to the settings. Like I could only in the settings that they let you touch are just the difficulty, which you cannot change if you pick legend, and and the resolution with full screen or windowed. Can you? Oh.
そんなもの
So okay, so here's the big question, I guess, right now that I have, because that could change things for a bit. Like, are you able to re-enter the character creator screen, so to speak, like you can in Neo, for example, Neo 2, after you do it the first time? Like basically redo anything that you did. It requires an item. Oh wow. You get one free respec after the tutorial. I never liked this approach. It's like the same thing as with Capcom. Like in Capcom with the Monster Hunter, like changing the appearance of your character, like through the game means, is wouldn't bother with the CC until you play enough to unlock more CC option. Yeah, but the thing is, like I was talking about the Capcom and Monster Hunter, like the fucking. It's so stupid, especially with Monster Hunter. Here is like different because shenanigans with gachas, but like with Monster Hunter, like what's even the fucking point, man? Like how rastreros, we would say in Spanish, you have to be in order to just limit the amount of times that you customize your character. Let the fucking players customize their characters however the fucking many times they want. Like what the fuck? It's so stupid, man. Better studies than hide the gameplay behind the paywall. Yeah, yeah. How you can you Google? I don't know if it's gonna give you like a good translation. But can you Google rastrero? R-A-S-T-R-A-R-O and translate it to English. See what comes out.
ついた。
ヤクモ、目標地点は近いわ。
Yeah.
私たちも向かってるから、そのまま先へ進んで。
了解。
お疲れ様、ヤクモ。お疲れ様。
I don't know if it's gonna give you like a proper translation or not. Yes, of course. Tell me the different options, and I'll tell you which one I mean. I guess you can probably guess which one I'm talking about, but... Oh, this is not a secret path, no. So yeah, well, I agree with you know, better aesthetics than just gameplay elements. Things like if I'm not playing with a character that I like if it's a custom character and they're limiting the options in such a way, it just annoys me. But yeah, I was thinking about Naraka. Back in the day, I don't know how long ago I tried to play Naraka and I couldn't customize the controls in any way that I found like good enough, so I just didn't play the game. It didn't let me customize how I wanted, so I just didn't play. Because otherwise, if I'm gonna be fighting the controls, I'm gonna be annoyed at the controls. I would rather just not bother. Because I'll just be annoyed all the time. What? Oh, okay. Creeping, crawling, creeping, trailing, very low, mean, despicable, cringe. Yeah, like despicable. I guess it would be like despicable. But the thing is, like, despicable is like, in my opinion, it's like a different thing. There's not all of it. Like, so Rastrero, in this context, I'm gonna try to give you like the translation of it. So, you know how okay, let's just say you're someone who is very mean, right? And you would go out of your way in order to annoy other people, you know? Like being like go far and beyond to annoy other people, so to speak. So that would be like closer to despicable, I guess. Yo, down, Flash. How you doing? What are you talking about that time I trolled people for fun? I don't know, should I ignore the stupid lanterns? I remember, I think I first tried this fight on hard mode. I just don't remember what I did exactly. Thank you, camera! You're fine having your day off from routines today? Nice. How's life overall? Haven't seen you in a while. It's going. Man, I just... Man... If I could just get like a decent start. Not all rainbows for sure, yeah. Yeah, I like the game quite a lot actually. It's the Ninja Gaiden that I like the most so far. And that cannot be attributed only to me being more used to it, because I didn't like Ninja Gaiden 3 at all. I mean, the first half of Ninja Gaiden 3 was fine, but then the second half happened and I fucking hated that. Oh man, the lanterns, I swear. The lanterns are the worst, man. I don't know. I'm gonna try to just maybe like parry more or something. I don't know, man. Wow. I don't remember. Did this fight even have like lanterns in hard mode? I think it didn't. Oh man. Okay, how the fuck do I deal with the stupid lanterns? Maybe I should just use the other thing. It's really Ralabar, is cringe really one of the translations Google uses? Damn. Maybe not. But Danflesh, didn't you used to play Nier Automata? I'm not tripping, right? You never liked the action part of Nier Automata. I was one of the guys who got into it because of mood and bias, no gameplay. Really? I'm gonna let you know one thing about me and gaming. I never get into a game if I'm not into the gameplay. Like, at all. A very arbitrary game reasons to play games. Like, for example, you know, one of those like storytelling games, like, you know, just decision based and whatnot. Like, I just watch those. I never played them myself. Man, I don't know what to do here, because I want to deal with the lanterns, but at the same time, if I would deal with the lanterns, she's just gonna fucking murder my ass. Oh man. Watch a lot more different games than ready to play it yourself. I mean, some games are kind of like that to me. Like, for example, I do play every now and then Trackmania, but for the most part, like, I consume Trackmania mainly watching. stuff, like mainly Grenade. But you know, every now and then I play it, but I know I absolutely fucking suck at that game. And the thing with that game is that it requires a lot of time to get good on that game. Like to put it simple, in simple terms, that at least people who know about about Neo knows, can understand. You know how if you are really into it and you want to get good on it, with Neo, you don't need 1,000 hours. You don't need 1,000 hours to get good on Neo. And what I mean by that is that, like, even if you were to do like a competition-based game of Neo, right? You still wouldn't need 1,000 hours. You just need the process of thinking about it in a more experimental and creative way, and you know, figuring out how things work. Trackmania is that plus getting used to like a bunch of different things all the time. Like every map is a fucking different experience. Every kind of surface, every kind of like trick that you have to do, the bugs, I don't know. Like there's a shit ton of things, of elements that are just very changing. You know, depending on the map and whatnot. So people who are really good at that game, like at the top, have like over 5,000 hours on that game, basically, on those games rather, because it's a series. So in order to get to that level, you'll at least need like 1,000 plus hours on that, on Trackmania games, and then also be very intentional when it comes to getting good at it, learning and whatnot. Because if you're playing casually, doesn't matter, right? But even if you play very intentionally, like trying to learn and get good and whatnot, a few hundred hours is not going to cut it. So that's the big difference there. See, I see you like... oh, I see. Yeah, I'm better off just focusing on her. I do a lot more damage. Yeah, the lanterns here are just bait. Okay. Makes sense why I first tried it all hard. Ah, okay. It's okay. I'll get it. Should have probably tried earlier to do it like this, but no. Well. Could this be one of my people? By the way, right now, like, you know that right now I don't really want to really play based on plans per se, right? Like I prefer to just try to give more freedom to what I play in order to not get too stressed about playing one thing or another. But even though I do that nowadays, I'll still say that... Oh. I'll still say that I kind of want to play Ragebound after this, after I'm done with this playthrough with NG+.
祠へ向かう。
やるじゃない。
And then after that, I kind of want to do Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake. Apparently, I don't know if you have seen anything, Raldabar, because I know you're probably aware about it. But apparently, it's like a really good remake. The Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake.
あいつを追う。
Like I keep hearing, or not hearing, but you know, seeing like good impressions on it on Twitter and whatnot.
道が塞がれた。
やられましたね。こちらもです。
他の道から向かうしかないみたいね。
Ah, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're waiting on it to go on sale, I see. What are you gonna do, by the way, about... Because I know what I'm gonna do. But... Maybe you have other plans for that. About Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. And you're probably aware of why I'm asking this question specifically. Because you know my issue with it is... Yeah, indeed. Okay, GG's. I know you can do a lot more than that to Jago, but you know, like I learned to do that specific thing the other day. Like you can mess around with I forgot the name of it, but you know, this move on the air with more flying swallow as well, you know, and with shurikens and dodging, you know, dodging midair. You can do a lot of things, but I don't know. The joystick inputs for some of those kinda make it a bit harder for me. If for some of those I mean like the the dodging mainly. But yeah, like, can you let me? Thank you. My idea is to like wait until I am in a... I don't know honestly, because like if they go the same route as they did with Neo 1 and 2, like it's not gonna be that long after the DLCs. Like it's gonna be like half a year tops, you know, after the first DLC. So depending on how much I can do, on how much I do of Neo 3, how much it actually draws my attention through the time after, you know. I can just learn this, by the way. I could just do this right now. So yeah, depending on how long I want to play it, you know, doing challenges, speedruns, and whatever. Then before the DLCs come out, like at least a month before, but ideally probably even 2 months before, then I would play Dragon Quest 7. Because otherwise, it's like the DLCs come out and it's gonna be like even more time with that. So. And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Dragon Quest 7 like especially long within the Dragon Quest games? Yeah, I thought I remember something like that. So yeah, I would say like probably I should leave like 2 months or something. I wonder if they will ever do something with 10, because I know that there's like 10 offline, but it's not the same thing. That annoyed me a lot when it did happen, because I wanted to play Dragon Quest 10 so much, but then it never came out on the you know, outside of Japan. That was annoying. Same with like Dragon's Dogma Online, although maybe not as concerning in the case of Dragon's Dogma. Because if I remember correctly, like Dragon's Dogma Online was not like especially good. I wonder if I can just do this. I'm gonna try doing this. Let's see if it lets me. Didn't let me, but you know, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, I don't know. The base game is about Dragon Quest 11 main plus post game long. Yeah, that's another thing. Okay, so after I do this, then I do Ragebound, which shouldn't take too long, honestly. But then again, I don't know. Lately, I'm very inconsistent with my streams. I just try to go when I actually want to stream. But you know, whatever. Assuming I do this in Ragebound, then I do 1 and 2 HD remake. And then I think I would do Dragon Quest 11S. And ideally I would have some time until Neo 3 comes out. But I don't know. Like this will take me like at least this week, assuming I'm active enough. Then Ragebound, add it to that, like that's like 2 weeks. So I'll be starting like Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake at the early December, at the earliest probably. And then 11S. The good thing about 11S is that, you know, since I have already played 11, I already know more or less what to expect in terms of length. But it would still be pretty long, so yeah. I don't know. I think I should be able to do it if I don't slack off too much with my streams. I should be able to do it. I don't know if I'm missing something here. Well.
お疲れ様。で終わり。さすがね。それじゃあ。
There's also other things that are coming out at some point that I might check out, like Ananda is another one, and Neverness to Everness, but I don't know when they're coming out, and I don't know if they're gonna be worthwhile or not. But I do want to at least try them out. What? Bro, like seriously? Are you kidding me, man? Fucking rocket to the fucking face, I swear. But yeah, I'm very glad that they're doing these remakes, because it's easing up me like going through the Dragon Quest series, because it's always like, I think probably you were here when I was talking about it years ago, that I actually wanted to go through the series at some point. So they're easing up the process. So after we're done with 1, 2, and 7, I will only be missing like 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10, I guess. So progress, I guess. I think 5 is the one people want to see the most. You know, 5 and probably 9 as well. Bro. Putos rocket ships, there's cojones, man, I swear. But yeah, assuming I clear everything that I want to do before Neo 3 comes out, and I have some leeway before. I don't know what I would want to do. Probably I would have to revisit. Not have to, but yeah, I would want to revisit Neo 2 for a while. Do some shenanigans with it. I don't know what, because I basically burned through the game so much that I've done pretty much everything that I wanted to do. The only thing that comes to mind right now is doing that Beware run, you know, where I basically instead of like going co-op and just doing everything co-op, I go on a co-op world, you know, with a, you know, progressing through the game normally, but doing it co-op, and then I clear everything on my own, even though it's co-op. You know, like the expeditions, yeah. So solo expeditions is one thing that I've not done in Neo 2. Besides that, I cannot really think of anything else. Bro. Oh, by the way, I think I also mentioned it the other day, but people are gonna release more info regarding the you know, basically the most recent info of Neo 3 in like less than 4 days. So in this Friday, in theory, because that's when the embargo closes, you know, ends, and they can talk about it and show stuff. Wow. What? Okay, that tells me one thing that I didn't know. I thought you didn't do damage to the other enemies when you did the Zuna drop, but you do. Because that guy was still alive. I was landing the Zuna drop and he just fucking died. I did not know that that was a thing. Interesting. Is chat working? Okay, it is working. Okay. I thought it was weird that no one was saying anything suddenly.
く来たわね。また来て。
Wish this was working as a checkpoint, but the game devs thought, nah, let's not have checkpoints there for some reason. That is probably the thing that confuses me the most in this game, like why they decide to have the checkpoints like this. Like it makes zero sense to me. This fight is pretty nice as well, when you don't have fucking lanterns all over the place all the time. I might just go with the other one instead. Maybe Yokai don't have to die. Yeah. In this case, it's a Yoma. Yeah. When are they gonna release like Neo Extreme or something like that? You know, just like Dead or Alive. Ugh.
私はこいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。早くも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモ君なら勝てます。カラス一門の次期棟梁なのですから。問題ない。お前を始末する。そこか。終わらせる。
Yeah, why did I do that? I don't know.
ヤクモ君、今そちらに向かいます。気をしっかり。
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。早くも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら
Man,
退
I
避して
swear, like,
ちょっと
how
そ
did
れ
I
じゃあ私と美
miss
咲は
that
危ないで
so
しょ。
many times in a row?
それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモ君なら勝てます。カラス一門の次期棟梁なのですから。問題ない。お前を始末する。
Wow. What? What? Why? He just keeps doing that. I don't know why. Like,
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。いやでも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底。
I don't know why that happened, but okay. Like for some reason I keep getting scammed on that. Like I do the thing and then it just goes through
こいつ
some
が
random
祠
reason.
の封印を守るヨーマ。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。早くも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。
Or maybe... Wow.
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守るヨーマ。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。早くも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモ君なら勝てます。カラス一門の次期棟梁なのですから。問題ない。お前を始末する。
See, like it just goes through.
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守るヨーマ。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。早くも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモ君なら勝てます。カラス一門の次期棟梁なのですから。問題ない。お前を始末する。
Yes, amazing. Yep. What?
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守るよう魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。いやとも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモくんなら勝てます。カラス一門の次期棟梁なのですから。問題ない。お前を始末する。終わらせる。
What? Bullshit. Okay, me man.
さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。いやとも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモくんなら勝てます。カラス一門の次期棟梁なのですから。問題ない。お前を始末する。
Okay.
終わらせる。
Wow. Fuck. Got greedy. Okay, let's actually do it, shall we? Because I mess around a bit too much. Come on, bro. Wow.
伝承で
If only I could fucking parry. Wow.
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。いやでも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それにこいつ
Yeah, what is up with this?
じゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。
We're winning, I would say.
伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモくんなら勝てます。カラス一門の次期棟梁なのですから。
You kidding me, man?
お前を始末。
The best question. Was that the are we winning? Enjoy the sleep, by the way.
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。いやでも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それに
Wow.
こいつに勝てない
Couldn't stop in time.
黒龍には到底太刀打ち。
Wow. It just absorbed
伝承
when I didn't want to absorb.
私はこいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。
Yeah.
それは分かってる。
Yeah, I saw it earlier today.
じゃない。危なくなったら退避。
Though you can also just make it so it's just on your, like, only people who follow you, or who you follow rather, can send you like the knock knock thing. I don't know. I've never used it myself. I don't think anyone was asking for that, but yeah.
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。いやでも敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と
Yeah, we'll see.
危ないでしょ。それ
What?
にこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモくんなら勝てます。カラス一門の次期棟梁なのですから。問題ない。お前を
What?
始末。
Yeah, I can imagine myself like doing some of that in Neo 3, but even then I'll probably just use Discord and stuff instead. Oh wow. You're kidding me, man. Ah. Come on, bro.
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。ヤクモ、敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモ軍なら勝てます。カラス一門の次期
Feels random if I get it or not, I swear.
問題ない。お前を始末する。
Wow, amazing.
今すぐ救護。ヤクモ君、ヤクモ君。
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。ヤクモ、敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が危ないでしょ。それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。
Wow.
伝承通り
ヤクモ君、なんということでしょう。
こいつ何なの。こいつが祠の封印を守る妖魔。さっきも見たでしょ。それは分かってる。ヤクモ、敵は人間じゃない。危なくなったら退避して。ちょっとそれじゃあ私と美咲が
Why?
それにこいつに勝てないようじゃ黒龍には到底太刀打ちできない。伝承通り黒龍を殺すんでしょ。
ヤクモ君なら勝てます。カラス一門の次期棟梁なのですから。問題ない。お前を始末する。見切れるか。
Yeah, couldn't see anything. Thank you. Did you again? What? Jesus. Rip the Foxy.
お疲れ様、ヤクモ。妖魔の相手、大変だったあら、冷たいのね。
Do you think we are actually gonna get like a demo? Like a beta? For Neo 3? Or not? Because at this point, oof, getting the feeling that we are not actually going to. At least, you know, not this month, feels like. But honestly, it feels like it's more not happening until like the game is almost out.
よくできました。あなたのおかげで黒龍の封印が一つ解かれた。これであなたも私と同じ大罪人ね。
全ては使命のためだ。
See. No, I feel like in this one I missed I missed a few things in this one, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. I'll do chapter 4 and then we'll leave it for next day. If I remember correctly, this chapter is kinda long. Oh man, I swear. Oh man, I swear the fucking as soon as you get like out of the iframes, they're just hitting you. What? Okay. I wonder how many of these encounters you can just skip. Fuck off, man.
今そちらに向かいます。気をしっかり。
Okay, I'm gonna need to try to kill one of the big ones. No, the big ones just spawn later. Because of course they do. Fuck off. Man.
そんな。
Poggies. Delete enemies type attacks to take care of others. Kind of, especially with Ryu. With this one, not so much. Really is the MC4. Yeah, the thing is with Ryu you have the ninjutsu. In this one you don't really have it at all times. Like, you can do the bloodbath kind of shenanigans, but you need to build up the gauge for it. And as you just saw, like, it just drops to 0 after you finish a fight, so yeah, cannot pre-farm it. So I guess you kind of want to take this as a stealth mission, at least at this point. No, doesn't get those until DMC5. I said you have to break your double arm with each use. Yeah.
そういえばヤクモ、さっきのって。
この容器にも結節が使えるみたいだ。ほう。ただの武器ではないと思っていましたが。
結節？
Dante and Virgil can just spam those whenever.
詳しくは後で。今は先を急ぎましょう。
But they do consume some resource or something. Resource, right? Or something? But it's not just free. Because otherwise it's, you know, broken pen. Yeah, I see. Sort of consumes resources, but not really. It just depends on how motivated he is. So yeah, okay, so depending on your combo meter, basically, so to speak, right? You saw like all the memes with Miyabi, right? When she came out on ZZZ, basically the Virgil of ZZZ. There's a Miyabi mod on the NC5 where she replaces Virgil. Okay, bro, I swear. Yeah, I see. Feels weird that they look very similar, the two enemies that appear here, like the two different types of enemies, both flying. But one of them is just like super weak. And the other one takes a bit more of a beating. Yo, buonasera. How are you doing, Kuja? One is a support, the other an annoying asshole. Damn. Yeah, pretty much. Come va? Va bene. Stiamo giocando il capitolo 4. Ah, fuck. Same order. Yeah, wanted to combo a little bit, but whatever.
それでその忍術が容器でも使えたと。
どうやら容器もただの武器ではないようですね。
そりゃ封印のよりしろにしてるくらいだから当然。
Yeah, I tried. I tried when we meet, but I got really annoyed that like. Give me 1 second. It's gonna be easier for me to read it what I posted earlier instead of just remembering what I wanted to say. It didn't hook on OBS, so I had to get the audio from it and then just capture the monitor. Didn't let me use a borderless or borderless windowed. It was just windowed or full screen, and it didn't let me change the resolution when on full screen. Controls are Omega ass and doesn't let me change them. I know you can change them later, but you know I'll get to that later. And the character creator like didn't let me actually see the whole character. Like for example, when I was selecting the hairstyle, I couldn't zoom out. I don't know, like apparently I was supposed to be able to do it, but I literally tried quite a bit and it just didn't see the option to actually zoom out. And doesn't have body options either. It doesn't let you change the hair color. I know you can change it later. With cosmetic gacha apparently, and yeah, like the hat, you know, the information on screen, in my opinion, is really shit. So I'll give it another shot one of these days when I have more time, like you know, an hour or two or something, like out there. But you know, my first impressions are really bad. I was talking about it earlier with Raldabor, but it's probably because of the shitty controls that they give you at the start, which I fucking hate. Like how the controls on the inputs that you use for things are in the beginning, and they don't let you change. Like the thing that I'm most annoyed about is the fact that you cannot change settings until you have cleared the tutorial, apparently. And even then, you know, there's other issues. But yeah, probably because of that, it didn't feel good, the combat. But yeah, I was just getting really annoyed in general. What about you? What do you think about it? Then again, I don't really plan on playing that. Like, even if I do end up liking it, I don't plan on just making content out of it much beyond like maybe 1 or 2 videos or something. Just because I just want to focus on other things like this
だが橋がない。
and whatnot. Looks interesting, but you haven't played it much so far. Yeah, I see.
さてどうしたものか。
風ね。
よく来たわね。任務完了ね。お疲れ様。
Let's just see how far the combat system can be pushed. Yeah, we'll see.
また来て。
It depends on how much you can actually fix the game beyond like how the game looks at the start after the tutorial. But even then, like, I just fucking hate this kind of like approach of like, oh yeah, once you deal with all this starting part, then that's when you actually customize the game to your liking. You know, first you have to deal with the bullshit settings and controls, and then you start to maybe enjoy them. Pretty much. Yeah, same. I play with controller as well, but I'll definitely tell you this: if I do play it again one of these days, and I, you know, get past the tutorial and stuff, I'm gonna change the controls a lot. Oh, annoying.
ヤクモ君、なんということでしょう。
なんということでしょう。 Yeah, like I wish the certain moves were like different, because the only joystick input that I do is this ones right here, where it's like circling, and I queue up that input. These inputs I just don't even bother. This one's right there. And these ones I don't really use much, because I have to change the grip. This one I could use more often, I guess, but yeah, I should use that one more often. I see Puffer abusing it a lot, actually. I'm back here. That's a long way back. Yeah, Tolson. Which one is Jatolson again? Oh, not paying too much attention to the missions thing. Like the dual blades a bit too much, I feel like. Yeah, I went here. I think I went there as well.
ユスリカは長時間の滑空を可能にする街灯です。最新のファイバー素材を使って昆虫の羽を分析再現。最軽量最小ながら 200CN までの耐荷重を実現。技術の進歩は胸が躍りますね。
うんちくはいいからさっさと歩く。
Yep. Okay. Kind of switched arm weapon a little bit too soon there. Porco? No. I didn't say porco, no. And I also didn't say porca miseria or anything like that. What? Can only think of this. 'Cause it doesn't seem like I have any other kind of tool. Unless... No, okay, that makes sense. Didn't help that it was like I couldn't really tell at the start if he was actually looking. Okay. Should have not taken me that long, honestly. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now, what was the checkpoint? I wonder. Amen.
任務完了ね。お疲れ様。任務達成。やるわね。
Yep, let's just do this all over again.
お疲れ様。
because checkpoints.
ユスリカは長時間の滑空を可能にする街灯です。最新のファイバー素材を使って昆虫の羽を分析再現、最軽量最小ながら 200cn までの耐荷重を実現。技術の進歩は胸が躍りますね。
うんちくはいいからさっさと歩く。
気持ち悪いな。Wow. Yes, amazing. Tu putísima madre, man. The fucking terrain is so shit in that part. Great checkpoints. Very good checkpoints. Platinum games. Totally not annoying.
ユスリカは長時間の滑空を可能にする街灯です。最新のファイバー素材を使って昆虫の羽を分析再現、最軽量最小ながら 200cn までの耐荷重を実現。技術の進歩は胸が躍りますね。
うんちくはいいからさっさと歩く。
Why? Why did it drop that?
今すぐ救護。
Fuck off! Okay, I think I'm gonna start using items. Because otherwise it's just gonna take too long for tonight.
ユスリカは長時間の滑空を可能にする街灯です。最新のファイバー素材を使って昆虫の羽を分析再現、最軽量最小ながら 200cn までの耐荷重を実現。技術の進歩は胸が躍りますね。
うんちくはいいからさっさと歩く。
せろ。落ち着け。
Yes, sure, I just insta-died because that... I hate how these enemies are like, they're weak as fuck, but at the same time they just fucking destroy you in like half a fucking tenth of a second, I swear. Fuck off, man! And why did I not heal? I don't know, I just kinda forgot about healing now. I'm so used to not healing anymore. Ugh, whatever. Let's just do it again, because the checkpoints are so good in this game.
これで終わり。さすがね。任務完了ね。
Also, this thing could be faster as well.
それじゃあ。
ユスリカは長時間の滑空を可能にする街灯です。最新のファイバー素材を使って昆虫の羽を分析再現、最軽量最小ながら 200cn までの耐荷重を実現。技術の進歩は胸が躍りますね。
うんちくはいいからさっさと歩く。
Whatever. Yep, sure.
ここにいたのか。
Secret supplies. Oh. Yeah, did not get this one. I think. Yes, sure, whatever. You kidding me, man? Where do you come from? Piece of shit. Who invited you? Oh, great. Fuck off. Yes, because I got hit from off screen like crazy. Ah, great, amazing. Nice one, combo, bro. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. This is I don't know, man. Putísima madre que parió.
お疲れ様。これで終わり。さすがね。お疲れ様。
この先は行き止まり。ああ、うん、大丈夫。ヤクモ、そのまま進んで。
了解。
Wow. So waiting for the next Ninja Gaiden game to end with an Izuna drop on the final boss from space. Then. The ultimate Izuna drop.
この先は行き止まり。ああ、うん、大丈夫。
任務完了ね。
And now every time I have to do this. Yay. Because
それ
checkpoints.
じゃ
ああ、うん、大丈夫。ヤクモ、そのまま進んで。
了解。
Why was I on that one instead of the... I don't get it. I was on the wrong one.
よく来たわ。任務達成。やるわね。また来てちょうだい。
この先は行き止まり。ああ、うん、大丈夫。ヤクモ、そのまま進んで。
了解。
何が必要？任務完了ね。お疲れ様。それじゃあ。
Can't wait for Whirlwind Winds need to finish permadeath mode. You got in the wrong jumper. What do you mean? Oh man.
お疲れ様。任務完了ね。お疲れ様。
Oh. Yeah.
また来てちょうだい。
That's. I mean,
行き止まり。
I wonder who would be dumb enough to do that.
ヤクモそのまま進んで。
了解
I don't know, there's people for everything, I guess, but. Sounds like softcore Sword Online with extra steps. I don't know, to me, like, permadeath is kind of like dumb to add like as a game feature. Like, you can just do it on your own if you really want to. Like, just adjust the difficulty and all that stuff, like make it so it's this difficult, all that stuff. And then if people on top of that want to do permadeath with it, then they can just do it manually. Like, they don't need like a feature for it. Another thing is, like, if you add something like a speedrun mode, you know, which is removing all those slowdowns and whatnot, you know, that can work, that can help. But I've seen more often than not a speedrun mode also fail because it's not a good speedrun. Like, it doesn't really work in a good way to speedrun it, basically.
行き止まり。
So to delete the account for me.
大丈夫。ヤクモそのまま進んで。
I don't know.
了解
Randomizer permadeath like in Power Wall. How's that going, by the way? Targeting system! It's so good in this game. What? I swear, man. fantastic. Nintendo just lost both patents in Japan and the US. Nice. And what about the game? You know, maybe that means that it's gonna be less limited and they can do more things, you know? That could be a thing.
ヤクモ近くに像があるでしょ。今から私がノリと今の音何
壊した。
嘘なんてバチ当たりな。
Since I consider Japan's current and public opinion is basically controlled by Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo has had too much power. It's nice that they can get humbled every now and then. Oh yeah, they're preventing censorship in anime and games from Japan on the basically like the US, EU, whatever. They are making it so you don't actually they don't actually get censored with that. We don't change the original thing. The original source material, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna call it there because it's almost 2 AM. Let's see if I can find anyone online right now. Even non-Japanese Nintendo fans are influenced by Nintendo to the point that they'll go on social media and lie about stuff. Yeah, I mean that's just about everything. Just people like to defend their favorite companies for some reason. I never understood that. I guess I'll rate Shape. I don't know if tomorrow I'll stream or not. Probably not, but we will see. So yeah, see you around, everyone. Thank you for stopping by, hanging around. Bye.